Hi guys, happy Tuesday. I hope that your Tuesday is going well. I thought I would jump on here while Olivia is napping because sis was tired, but she's already been sleeping for like an hour and a half, so I don't think I have much time. We will hope for the best. So today I wanted to give a gentle reminder that with our personality shifting, with our identity shifting, there is no gray area. I think that it's very important to recognize where you are right now. Are you in a place where you're just figuring everything out and you're just taking in information? Or are you in a place where you're saying, I am ready to become this person that I see in my mind? We go through life gathering information and understanding who we want to be through our experiences, as well as through observing everything of this world. And we take bits and pieces and decide who we want to be. And if you want to go a step further with being even more intentional, that's when we get into wonderful things like scripting and visualization and really molding and chiseling out the person we want to be, the person who is capable of maintaining the desires that we're wanting to manifest. So the first thing you have to do is ask yourself, where are you? Are you still gathering information, or are you ready? Are you ready to be that person? I think it has to be a conscious decision, because if you don't make the decision consciously, that's when you kind of flow back and forth, right? Like one day you're like, this is it, I'm ready, I am confident, and the next day you're like, oh, I don't feel like it, I'll just take some time off. And there's nothing wrong with taking time off, but when you've made the decision that you are actively on the path to personality shifting, the time off can still even be intentional by what you do on your time off. And that brings me to the subject of, again, there is no gray area when it comes to intentionally shifting into a new reality. Either everything you're consuming, all of your actions, and the thoughts that you are intentionally thinking, they either contribute to your new reality or take away from. And I think that when we look at things like this, it becomes so much easier to walk away from distractions, as well as understand when reality is falling in line with our old beliefs. When reality starts to fall in line with our old beliefs, that's a sign that we are leveling up, that our mindset is leveling up. Our belief creates our reality. Our belief system creates everything we see, everything we experience on a daily basis. And a part of that is psychology. Our belief system tells us who we are, and that's who we believe that we are. So because we believe that, we act in that way. So when we say we want to shift realities, when we say we want to shift personalities, we are expanding our belief system. We are changing our belief system. And when we do that, our ego has a very bad habit of saying, I'm perfect the way I am. Even if we're consciously saying, I want to change, I want more for myself, our ego will still say, but we're good enough. Life is already good. We don't have to change a thing. It's too hard, too much effort, too much work. Isn't everything good enough the way that it is? For my Christians out there, I've really been enjoying Exodus in the Bible. I've just got to Leviticus, but I'm taking my time. You guys might be like, she has been taking forever to get through this Bible. I really have. I try to really digest what I'm reading and try to understand it before I move forward. But that was the coolest part of Exodus, is like seeing how it's human nature to know what's the best for you, like the slaves. It's human nature to know what's best for you, but because we do not see physical proof that life is going to be better, we justify our current reality. We say our current reality is fine because we have fear that it's going to get worse. So we're like, this is fine. When in reality, we're supposed to have faith so that we can expand and move forward. But we can't expand and move forward unless we have the faith that there is something good up ahead. So that brings me back to everything that we intentionally do either contributes to our new reality or takes away from our current, or it takes a, oh my God, I'm choking. Everything we do either contributes to our current reality or takes away from our, guys, forgive me, I'm not gonna edit this, back it up. Everything we say, everything we do, everything we intentionally think either contributes to the reality we're creating or taking away from it. That was nothing but the devil. I'm just kidding, my throat's just dry. But let's make it a little bit more real. Let's make it a little bit more tactile. Let's think about real life today, in this moment. You're watching this video. Be aware. Be an observer of your thoughts as you watch this video. What's coming up? What are you thinking? And then when this video is over and you start to move through the world, be aware of your thoughts. Be aware of which thoughts inspire you enough to take action, because that's going to show you the subconscious beliefs that are dominant in your mind. And some of those subconscious beliefs we may want to take power away from. For example, if one of your dominant beliefs is that, I'll use myself, if one of your dominant beliefs is that the world is unsafe, you know, let's say you have social anxiety and you have a dominant belief that the world is unsafe. Consciously, you can say, I'm learning to become a person with faith. I'm learning to become a person who is in the world and loves the world while still maintaining my sense of self. That is possible. That's what I'm learning to do. But because I have a prominent belief that the world is unsafe, I might say to myself, I want to go out today. And my brain's not going to say, I don't want to go out, the world is safe. My brain might say, oh, it's too cold. Oh, well, I have to watch this on TV because I've been wanting to watch it for a while. Like, my brain might think of different things to keep me in the house, to keep me from expanding, to keep me from proving that belief wrong, proving the belief that the world is unsafe wrong. So something as simple as staying inside because it's too cold can actually take away from the reality that I am creating. So I hope that that was a good example. And I think that we can apply it to honestly anything that we're trying to manifest. I think once we understand that it's not going to always be so obvious, our brain isn't going to always say very, very blunt, like, let's do this, this is good, let's do this, this is bad. Once we understand that it's more so being able to be consciously aware of the actual thought and action that we're doing, and then objectively saying, is this adding to my reality or taking away from it? No matter what the thought or the action is, just objectively saying, does this work towards my reality or take away from it? I think that's where a lot of the magic lies, because then we can start to take the emotion out of it, right? It's so easy for me to say, well, I don't want to go out because I just don't feel like dealing with people today. And then I can say, well, the last time I dealt with people, I had a panic attack and it didn't feel good. So I'm going to take some self-care and not go out today. You know, that's something I could say. And if I decided to do that, that would be valid. Okay? If that's how I felt, it would still be valid. But taking the emotions out of it and just sitting back and looking at my situation and saying, I am shifting into being a person who is not controlled by social anxiety, who enjoys being out in the world, who is fearless, who has faith. If I'm shifting to that reality, taking the emotions out of the action and just looking at the action, does the action of staying at home work towards my reality, or does it take away from my reality? Wrapping it up, there is no gray area. Everything we say and do, and consciously think. And when I say consciously think, I want you to understand that our subconscious has programs. So sometimes we have thoughts that don't align with who we are. So we don't have to claim all of our thoughts. We don't have to think something and then feel bad about it, okay? We can think something and then say, whoa, I don't know where that came from, but that is not me, right? Because it's okay. It's okay for random things to come up in your mind. We take in so much information God knows what we download, right? So that's okay. But the thoughts we grab, the thoughts we choose to dig into and explore and hold, we are consciously holding the vibration of those thoughts. It's conscious, okay? So whatever we think, whatever thoughts we consciously hold on to, whatever actions we take, either work towards the reality that we are creating or take away from. All right? I hope that you enjoyed this video because I enjoyed making it. Guys, I don't know what's happening. I'm not promising daily uploads. I'm not promising it, but I'm having fun and this is fun. And you guys are enjoying it. So hey, if you guys like it, I love it. Give this video a thumbs up so other people on YouTube know that it's valuable. Also, if you would like me to expand on anything that I've talked about, just let me know in the comments and I would be happy to. Last but not least, please make sure that you are subscribed so that you can become a reality bender yourself and so that you can join the Brown and Bendy bunch because it's lit over here. I love you so much and I'll see you next time. Bye.